Quite an evening. Totally not what I was expecting. About 10 days ago or so, I got an email from my friend Urub at the Somaliland mission to the UK, inviting me to come to Ealing in West London for an event that would feature the Foreign Minister of Somaliland and other dignitaries from Somaliland and the greater Somaliland diaspora here in the UK. And I said, sure, I'd love to come. And then I read the email more closely, and it referred to me as a guest speaker, and that I would be amongst other guest speakers, I assumed. I didn't know who they'd be. I assumed that was a mistake. Urub reassured me that no, she did want me to speak. But even up until she called my name on the night, as you'll see, I wasn't entirely sure this was going to happen. And it was a star-studded event in terms of geopolitics. There were members of parliament, there were former ministers, there were councillors, there were people whose families were from Somaliland who'd been elected to office here in the UK. There was Edna Adan, who is referred to by Somalilanders as the mother of Somaliland. There were two of the most famous singers of all time from Somaliland. Somaliland National Television was there. They filmed me. I don't know if I made the cut for the news. I assume not, but it was amazing. I did have to leave early. It was supposed to finish at 9, and I had to leave at 10 to catch my train back. So I didn't get to actually see the foreign minister speak. I did speak to him. If you hang on, you'll hear about that. And also, I didn't get to see one of the singers sing, but I did speak to her, and it was lovely. And so I apologize that's not included. I did my best to capture the night as it happened, but it was just me. As you'll see, I made one massive gaffe when it came to my speech. And I did my best to cover it. And so I hope you guys enjoy it. This is my night with the Somaliland diaspora in London. Hi, everybody. I'm at an event for the Somaliland community here in the UK. And I think I'm speaking. We'll see. I've prepared a few words, so I hope this goes okay. I'm here just as it's starting, or before it's starting. Let me pause just a moment so I can tell you who these people are on the top table. This is Virendra Sharma, MP, who is the Member of Parliament for Ealing Southall, where this event took place. He is a member of the Labour Party. This is His Excellency Abdi Abdullahi Hersi, the Somaliland head of mission to the UK, so effectively the ambassador. Extremely nice man. I've been lucky enough to meet him a few times. This is Gavin Williamson, MP, who is a former Defense Secretary and former Education Secretary, definitely a heavy hitter. This is Dr Essa Kayd, who is the Somaliland Foreign Minister. This is Edna Adan Ismail, who is a nurse and midwife, but is much more famous as a campaigner for Somaliland independence and recognition, and also she is globally recognized as a campaigner against female genital mutilation. She's a former foreign minister of Somaliland herself, and her husband, Mohammed Egal, was the second president of Somaliland, as well as being prime minister when Somaliland originally achieved independence in 1960. She is considered by lots of people, including the people at the table where I was sat, as the mother of Somaliland. She's extremely important to Somaliland and the Somalilander people. So that's the sort of people that I was standing in front of to give my impromptu speech.
We need to work together to make sure that we look after the both parts. We look after here where we are living. This is the main area now in Britain. So, and give maximum support on the party, on the parliamentary behalf. Rights of community.
We're 30 years on from where so much had to be done and such sacrifices had to be made in order to be able to carve out a country that was able to offer peace, stability and opportunity for so many people. But despite the fact that we're 30 years on, the recognition and the acknowledgement of what those people did, so many people did in a nation coming together against the repression of others, that now needs to be recognised. And And it is all very easy as politicians to make big, bold promises, and I'm not going to do that this evening. But what I can say, whether as a Conservative politician and Member of Parliament or a Labour politician and Member of Parliament, there is a desire and a will to make sure that the recognition that Somaliland needs actually comes. Because let's not forget that Somaliland acts as a beacon of hope, a great example of what can be achieved and what can be done.
The love that I have for my country came from the love that my parents has filtered down to me. So I just wanted to say, without
Okay, so let me explain. Just because I couldn't quite believe this was happening and didn't know exactly when I would be asked to speak, I wasn't exactly ready for this. I was also on my own, so there wasn't anyone I could sort of say, please film me. So I set up my tripod on my table and press play, basically, as my name was called, hoping that I would appear in the shot where I gave my speech. I didn't. I'm sort of behind this sort of foliage here, so you don't see me. You can hear me. I'm going to spare you from the whole 5 minutes or so and just give you a couple highlights, but I did do it. Trust me. You'll hear my voice. Thank you. You might be wondering who I am. I understand why the international order doesn't want to extend recognition to Somaliland. I think they're afraid about redrawing international boundaries, especially in Africa. They don't want to set a precedent. But rather than this being a sign of strength in the international order, I think it's a sign of weakness and fragility, because Somaliland is doing all the things that the world asks countries to do, things which even my country can't do now. I don't mean to be naive. I'm sure there are problems and issues, but there are problems and issues in every democracy. And the fact that Somaliland has done so much on its own, to me, it's very inspiring. And as I said in the first video, it's a good news story. We're short on good news around the world at the moment. So while I think Somaliland needs the world needs Somaliland. And I'd just say I don't represent anyone other than myself, but to this august group, I wanted to say thank you, because you've given me a story that I can tell. It's a really good story. Please keep the good news coming, because that's what the world needs to hear. Yes. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I'm going to go back to the panel. I'm going to call...
And I'm going to say this in English, because I would like Britain to hear this. When Britain fought a war for justice, our sons fought alongside them. My grandfather fought alongside them and was decorated for services to the crown. My father fought alongside Britain and was decorated British Empire Medal for services to the crown. And today we look for Britain to fight alongside us, not to kill anybody, but to give us the justice that we have a right to have. Give us the justice. So my appeal to Britain is, don't support us if you think our cause is not just. Don't support us if our recognition is going to harm others. Don't recognize us if there is a reason that qualifies us not to be worthy of recognition. But I know that we are worthy of recognition. We have earned it, we have proven it, 30 years of track record and peace and stability in Somaliland. My appeal to all of you is, you come from a great country, Somaliland. Be proud of it. I'm proud of it.
Strategic plan by the government, and every sector, the government developed a sector strategic plan for 5 years.
I'm a YouTuber, so I know you. I don't mean to interrupt your meal. I really enjoyed your singing, and I hear you're the Michael Jackson of Somaliland. Is that correct? Three people told me that. Thank
you so much.
Yeah.
I just compose patriotic songs.
Yeah.
And sometimes I sing also. But I'm not as known as Michael Jackson.
Well, that's not what everyone tells me.
I'm only now in Somaliland community and also Somali community.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll put it in my video if that's okay. Is that okay, or is that problem?
It's okay. Yeah. It's always okay.
Just a small bit.
It's okay.
Yeah.
And
that would be super.
Greetings to you and to your followers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Hi. Hello. Oh, very nice to meet you.
Hello, nice to meet you. She's a singer.
Yeah, I hear you're very famous.
Yeah.
And I don't know you yet, but I'm going to look you up when I get home. Oh, you want to sing now?
Yes, she will sing now.
Okay.
I'm singing now.
Okay.
So after that, wait for her.
Yeah.
And she will give you the good clip.
Okay. And I can use it?
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. So wait, hold on, I'm gonna film you. You've seen one of my videos, yeah? Can I film you saying that?
I have seen some of your videos.
That's the first time I've met someone in real life that's seen one of my videos. Yeah. All right.
There's not a lot of context when you say Somaliland.
Yeah. All right. Cool. You've seen some of my videos.
Yeah, I saw your videos and you're doing a good job.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. You're very kind.
Oh, it's very.
The way you support in Somaliland, we are proud. We are proud for you, and we want you more like you.
Yeah.
So many people like you. We need your friends. We need your country. We need your leaders to support for us.
Yeah.
Recognize our country.
Yeah.
Somaliland, they need so many friends. They support for us and recognize for us. We've done everything. You see our election.
Yeah.
The two elections at the same time.
Yeah.
The best election in the world.
It was amazing.
No one do that.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't do it in my country.
You see now in Africa.
Yeah. No.
Now it's going down and Somaliland going out.
Yeah.
And only we need recognize. We saw your videos and we like to make more videos.
Okay, I'll make more. I'll put you in one.
Yeah, thank you very much. Very kind. Thank you.
Thank you. So I just ask, what TV channel is this?
Somaliland National TV.
Really?
Yes.
I know that. I watched it a lot from my YouTube videos.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
So,
You are the YouTuber.
Yeah, that's me.
How many followers you have?
I've only got 2,000, but they're coming. I've only been doing.
What's your name? I follow you.
Fredo Rockwell. Hold on, I'll show you.
I give you subscribe.
Yeah.
From now on.
Sorry? Subscribe. Yeah, that'd be great. I'll write it down for you. Yeah, well, no, I'm not live. I'm just filming. Yeah.
No problem.
So you guys, Somaliland National Television.
Yes, we are Somaliland.
And you're famous journalists?
Yes. I can present.
Yeah.
My name is Rakhia Ismail. I'm from Somaliland.
Yes.
I'm a local politician.
And you're famous especially for being the mayor of Islington.
Yeah, the hijabi mayor.
Yeah.
The first hijabi mayor in the UK.
That's right.
Yeah. And I have been doing politics in the UK I was the first Somali female politician.
Right.
And it's been a great 10 years of representing my local residents and at large the Muslim community, the BMA community, and it's been the best experience of my life. But what I also like to say is, first and foremost, all of us Somalilanders, we all breathe and live for Somaliland. Of course, we are British, of course, we work in the UK, but we are very, very lucky. We are the lucky ones because we have two countries. And that's the most important thing in life. And those two countries that allow us to be who we are here right in Britain. It's amazing, and I'm really happy. I'm one of the first female Somali councillor in the United Kingdom, some 10 years ago. And I was a former Labour councillor but now I'm the first Somali councillor, the Conservative Party. So I thought maybe I should break the tie, the Somali community just for its one way. Of course, I am a mother of 4 young children, and of course a mother of so many young people staying here today. And what I would like to recommend is, for the cause of Somaliland to be recognized, we have to be part of every party.
So it's about an hour later. I've calmed down a bit. I'm just outside Paddington Station waiting for my train home. It was very intimidating, but it went well, I guess. And yeah, afterwards, not long before I had to leave, a man walked up to me and shook my hand, and I said, you're the foreign minister. You're the foreign secretary. Why are you talking to me? Yeah, and he pulled me over and we had a chat. That was nice. And he's lived in Boston, and you can hear it in his accent. That also threw me because he sounds very American to me. Yeah, quite an evening. Totally not what I was expecting. And yeah. Anyway, I hope to make a video out of this, and if I have, and you're still watching, thank you very much. It was a thrill to meet people who've seen my videos in real life. And yeah, like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. Yeah, what a day. Okay, signing off. I'm headed home. I'll see you guys later on.